and welcome to the Mommanevin Knits YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and I am Mommanevin here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. I do have an email address, which is mommanevin, MOMMA, at gmail.com. It's mommanevin, at gmail.com. Oh my gosh. Whew, we're starting off good already. Today is August 18th. It is 91 degrees where I am, so I'm having a big bunch of envy for all of you guys that are starting to talk about fall, because fall's going to be a while before we get it here. Anyway, last week I said that it was April. I don't know. I even wrote April in my notes, so I don't know what happened there. But anyway, it is not April, it is August. And this is episode 34. So let's get going, shall we? The first thing that I have is my Christmas sock. So here's the one that's finished. And then here is the one that I'm working on. And my goal was to get one color and the heel. And I got that and 3 more colors. So I get an X for this goal. And then next week, I'm going to try for 4 colors because I'm ready to get these done. So, all right, let's put these away. You know, I wish you guys could see. I say you guys. Oh, so bad. I am a Southern girl. I should be saying y'all. And I noticed when I was listening, of course, I hesitate a lot because I have to get my thought clear before I can say it. So the solution to that is just speed me up. It works great, trust me. All right, pirate socks. Where are my pirate socks? Okay, my goal this week was to get 3 paws done. Now last week I had 4. So I was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was here. I got that one done. So I have, here, let me see if I can make it look a little bit better. So I got 2 done. So I get a half an X for that. Next week, I'm going to go for 2 paws and the heel. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I don't know about that. Anyway, Kirby Werby. My Kirby Werbies, which I love. Okay, I did find the sayings, but I don't remember where I put them. Anyway, I did find them. They are here. If you want me to tell you what they are, please let me know. I'm thinking maybe not, but that's okay. Kirby Werby, I wanted to get 2 colors. And I got, here's my marker down here. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm getting there. This is supposed to be, I did 10 stripes on the top, so it should be 14 stripes on the bottom, but I don't know. I'll have to see. It may have to go over a little bit if I need them a little bit longer. I don't know. All right, my Halloween socks. My goal for this week was to get the cuff for the second sock done. Big fail. I got the cuff cast on. These, I love signature needles, love them, but these cords are terrible. Anyway, that's why I like Child Goose too. Anyway, I got it cast on, and I got this much of row 1 done. So that's a big fail for this week. I am going to have my goal for next week be the cuff again. So, all right. That is all for the socks. Now, I did work on a lot of other stuff. So, I'm feeling unorganized even though I organized before I got here. Anyway, so my spectra, my pretty spectra that I love so much. It's the wrong side. So we're getting into, I think we're almost through with the purples, and we're starting to maybe think about getting into the greens. So, I didn't really have a goal for this. I am going to make a goal for next week, but I did get 3 more wedges done. So, like I said, this project is going to be done 3 wedges at a time. It is my goal for next week, over here somewhere, I don't know, is 3 more wedges. So my sampler blanket, this blanket, it's so close to being done, but yet so far. So I got the second row done. So it's nothing exciting. It's just the second row. I need to do 3 more rows on this. I need to do 3 more rows. And then this stripe, I'm ready for this one to be done. It got into a fight with my husband and the vacuum cleaner this morning. So this was attached to a ball of yarn. However, I'm very lucky I didn't lose any of the work on it, but it did snap the yarn, so I'll have to reattach, which we can do, right? No problem. Sorry, I bumped the table there. All right. So I did put a lot of work in to my plastic canvas. Remember the Halloween house plastic canvas? Okay, let me show you what got done. So here's the front of it. That got done. And here's one of the sides. And then here's the other side. So we're getting there. We are getting there. There's a lot. The big pieces are going to be the easy part. The thing that's going to be tough is this thing has a lot of little pieces that have to be placed in certain places. So it's still a work in progress. Alrighty. I just dropped something. So okay. So I heard from my daughter-in-law Jessica that she might want to learn to crochet to make Chips a granny square blank coat. And I said, well, yay. Do you want me to teach you to crochet? And she goes, well, it might be a while. And I was like, do you want me to just make it? And she said, yes. So, so I went and I got some of the new yarn from Red Heart that makes the granny squares automatically. And this is the one that I made. This, I don't know, it looks really big and the holes look really big. So I am going to use a smaller, I'll hold this up so you have something to look at. I'm going to use a smaller needle to try and get these holes to not be so big. So anyway, but it's cute. And, you know, even though the yarn is supposed to be for granny squares, I think I can manipulate it to use the colors different ways. We'll see. So it was just a fun little project that Jessica told me about, and I said, okay. So my basket. Okay. Looking at this, you're going to notice, well, maybe you'll notice, maybe you won't care. I don't know. But you're going to notice that it's smaller. And the reason why it's smaller is I started over. And you can see how thick it is. What I did with this is I got a gigantic hook that I had. I don't know why I had this hook, but it is 12 milligrams. So it doesn't even have a letter, it's so big. But I started over. I just cut the yarn where it was on the basket, and I'm doing the same thing with the old slip stitch thing. You know, it's like what they used. I think they called it the slip stitch. Help me out. Read my brain, please. For spinning, the slip stitch thing that they do for spinning, where you take the loop and you pull the thread through it and you make it triple. So I'm doing that with the yarn that was already being used for the basket, and I'm tripling it. So that's 15 strands. I'm doing 15 strands of yarn. But I mean, I have to tell you, I'm really pleased with how firm it is. So that's what we're going to do. I think that it's going to wind up being less than 150 stitches around, because I don't think I'm going to need it 150 stitches to make it the same size that it was. Okay. All right. As for my, I don't know if I need to show it to you. You guys saw it last week. I haven't done anything. See, you can even tell. See how it's bowing up there? See how it dips in the middle? So I have decided that what I'm going to do is I am going to redo this. And I know you think I'm crazy, and I probably am, but I have ordered a couple of bigger size hooks. Now, I am not going to do what I did with the basket and take it directly from the basket. I am going to start a new one, leave this one like it is, so if the new one doesn't work out, then I can just go back to this one. But I want to show you the ball of yarn that I have to start this with. This thing's almost as big as my head. So this is just a bunch of scraps that, you know, I put together, and so I'm going to use that to get started on my blanket. And it might be fun to keep track of how long it takes me to get to the end of this, because it's pretty big. Okay. So incoming, I did a kind of a yarn swap with Amy from Two Sisters and Some Yarn, because I wanted a Felici material girl, and Amy had one, but it's in sock form. It's already cranked. I think she probably got Mr. Chicken Lady to do this. But, and then as a bonus, I got this other color as well. And my husband, when he saw this sock blank, said, "That looks like a sweater for a snake." God love that man. He keeps me rolling on the floor. All right. And also incoming, I do scratch my nose a lot, don't I? I think it's because I feel like I have hair on my nose. I ordered a sweater's worth of Chicken Lady Fiber Arts, and it is Rodolphus. I don't know. But anyway, it's so pretty. I didn't want anything too pink, but this is perfect. It is like a peach, but it is a vibrant peach. So I really like it. I think it's really neat, and you know, I have no business making the sweater, but I'm gonna try it. So anyway, so let's talk about the cows that are left. They are dropping like flies. Summer sock camp is going to be over 8/31, so Make sure you get your entries in for that. Fluff your stash. My bucket actually got a little bit of activity this week. So, and that is 8:31. So make sure you get that in. And then we have bingo, which ends on 8:31. A lot of things are coming to an end. Leah Loves to Knit is starting on September 1st. It is a Gilmore Girls theme. In order to participate, you need to have something with the Gilmore Girls theme. There is a pattern that's going to be named Where You Lead, I Will Follow, a sock pattern. I have purchased yarn that is, I think it's Luke's Diner is the name of it. I'll tell you when it comes in. And then I also have a project bag. If you want to participate in that, please go to Leah Loves to Knit on Instagram and get the details. I know that Lynn has a colorway called I Smell Snow that would be Gilmore Girls themed. And Lynn, if you'd like to make something else Gilmore Girls themed, you know I'm there for it. So just make sure you read over the rules. I am a little iffy on the rules, so make sure if that's something that you want to participate in, that you look it over pretty well. I did not get notified that I was a tester, so anyway, the SoCal Fiber Fair, I purchased my ticket. So I will be there 11/23. If someone would like to meet up there, let me know. And you can email me and we can work it out so we meet up. So this is my first big fiber fair. I did go, there is a little fiber fair that happens down in, I think it's around Escondido. And that's usually, it used to be in October, but it looks like this year they changed it to April. And it's kind of a little one. So I have gone to that one, but I haven't been to a big one. So I'm really excited. Alrighty, moving along to happenings. Back to school. We have had back to school next door at the school. And Pirate has been on duty to keep those children off his lawn. And so I have a picture of him right here where he was laying by the front door, making sure that nobody gets out of line. He also had a little episode this week where he came in with a very dirty face and paws. So he was digging. But we have a designated digging area. He's a dog. He's going to dig. So we made a designated area, and he actually was digging in that area. It's funny, our house long time ago, long before we knew about it, had a badminton court. And so he has dug up so many old badminton birdies. It's not even funny. So anyway, he was digging. I am going to put a video in right here of Pirate sleeping. Third-year linebacker Leo Chanel. I'm sorry, I thought that was so cute. I had to share. We have been shaking and quaking in Southern California. And to be honest with you, I haven't felt any of them. Not one. A lot of them happen in the middle of the night. If they are a rolling quake, it's kind of like just being rocked to sleep. If it's a jarring quake, those I usually feel. I was in my chair this week, which my chair is a rocker, and my husband goes, "Did you feel that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And we had an earthquake and I didn't even notice it. After a while, you get kind of jaded where you're used to it. Um, so anyway, we've been shaking and quaking. Nothing to be concerned about. For me, anyway. I don't know. I'm, anytime that it starts moving around here, I mean, because I'm really close to the San Andreas Fault. So anytime it starts moving, I get a tad nervous. It's like, all right, is this going to be the big one? But anyway, so far we're fine. Scott and Becca are coming over a little bit later today, and we're going to take them out to lunch. And so that's exciting. Scott did get a car. It's a new to him car. It's not a new car. But they're coming over to bring us our car back. So that's going to be fun just to see them. I like to see them. And then for my show and tell today, I have something that I got from Becca's mom. And it's a Mother of the Groom mug. And this is what I had before both of the boys' weddings that I would drink out of and things like that. So it's just kind of fun. Anyway. All right. You guys have a great day. And thank you so much for subscribing and for being here and for watching me. Anyway, bye.